Welcome to Table Talk. We are happy to have you with us this morning. We will get started with some of our finishes or working on progress type stuff. So last week, I'll start. Oh, I'm Sandy. For those of you who don't know. This is Anna and Shannon. So we appreciate you being with us this morning. We were just talking about how on Romper Room you could, Miss Julie would say who she saw, and you were just waiting for your name. So.
Walk down memory lane.
Yes. So I'll show you some of my finishes. So last week we talked about wool applique, and I showed, demonstrated a stitch on this one. So I got these finished up.
So cute.
To go in my little dough bowl. I like plum pudding. We don't eat plum. Do you eat plum pudding? Have you ever had plum
It's
pudding?
pretty nasty.
Is it pretty nasty?
I do not enjoy plum. It's a cake. It's more like
It's cake.
It's more similar to like fruit cake.
Oh, okay. Well, then I would not
I
like.
don't think I've ever had like cooked plums.
Yeah,
I
but
know
I
had fresh.
but I like the cute little plum
I
puddings.
do too.
And
Yeah.
It's part of Christmas, so.
And it's
anyway.
a fun thing to kind of talk about.
And I showed how to make those cute little
Berries.
berries that are always the same size because you just punch them out. So anyway, I finished that.
Very cute.
And that is from Christmas Berry Baubles.
Do we kit it too?
Hatched and patched. We don't have it kitted right now.
Okay.
If people are interested, we might, but yeah, just fun. And it's, the nice thing about this too is it's just little bits of wool. And it's not like I had a little strip of red and I've got green on the back and blue for my base.
Right.
And so they're not all, you know, you don't have to have a big piece because you just use up your scraps. So they were fun to do too. They were really fun.
And they're
quick.
just so cute.
Yeah, just fun. Now the idea behind these is that you can hang them on your tree. You put a little thing to hang
Yeah, I
them
was
on.
just gonna say, but
Yeah.
it shows in the pattern.
Yeah, it shows in the
Take
pattern,
care.
but I wasn't gonna hang mine on the tree. I'm just doing mine as little bowl filler. So
Which that's kind of the thing to do.
that's
right
kind
now.
of the thing right now. So, and if I was to put them on a tree, I feel like I'd need so many more.
I would too. I
Yeah.
already have to have the whole tree
In
homemade
wool,
or
different wool,
Yeah.
you know, so anyway, that's what I'm going with there. I'll talk about what I did this morning later, but what have you got to show us?
Well, I was just here last week.
Yeah.
So,
I
We're
spilled my
really
drink.
pushing a
and
lot
so
of things.
when Emerald texted me, I was like, oh no. And my daughter, she's like, you need to just tell Emerald no because you panic. I'm like, well, I'm not panic. I'm just like, I've had other things going on besides working on projects. So, but I had run
you did a
out.
lot.
I'd run out of the red on the Santa suit. So now the red is all filled in and I've started to work
So
on the
cute.
background.
I feel like so much thicker than last week. though.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
got
Is it
there's a lot
line
done.
dots?
So
Okay.
that's the front. Here's the back.
Oh, it's so cute.
This is just an easy thing to pick up when you have a minute.
Yeah.
So, you know, and the back, I don't think I brought any, but the background, oh, well, I this is not the background one, but I'm using I always like Valdani for my background because you don't ever have to rethread your
Yeah,
needle.
isn't that
You just
nice?
thread it, you just keep going, you clip it, you go somewhere else. So these little balls, if you want to start investing in Valdani, I would kind of start with your background ones and then you kind of can build up your stash.
It's so nice to not have to thread your needle.
It is.
Yeah.
Or count out the 3 threads and divide.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of it I use Classic Colorworks and we do have the patterns. If you're interested in what I substituted for because I didn't use the Gentle Art threads, I've written it all down and we're happy to share that. So maybe we can even have them here at the store or something.
Yeah,
So,
have a little.
yeah. So let us know. We'll do that. So that's as far as I got on that. I was
We need
hoping
to have you
finish, but
demonstrate
we should do that one
on
day.
Table Talk one day.
It's
Punch
so
needle.
easy and just so forgiving. So
Yeah.
So the other thing that I took home last week, but I haven't started yet. This is where I'm going next.
Okay.
Yep. We got in this cute little line. It's Flower Pot by, is it Layla?
Lila
Is that-
Boutique. Lila Boutique.
Lila Boutique. I just love her stuff. So, and I happened to be working in the store one day because we had a lot of people on vacation. Anna. And
Somebody
somebody.
vacations a lot.
Yeah, that's due to my husband.
Oh, okay.
That was more like
We're just
an
all jealous.
adventure instead of
I enjoy it, but it stresses me out because I always have to take time off of work, and I'm like, I know we're very flexible, but then it's like I can't really be gone. So we're already planning next summer.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you're planners.
My
okay.
He is.
my girls complain. They're like, we never go anywhere. We're the people that take care of everybody's houses when they're out of town. They're like, we have everybody, all the neighbors' house keys.
Yeah.
So anyway, but a customer brought this up, and I just thought, this is so cute. It just kind of reminded me of my daughter Erica. It's kind of her colors. So I said to Sandy, I'm like, I love this. She's like, oh, we'll put a quilt together. We need to do something with that line. So I actually picked one of her patterns. It's called Busybody. Busybody.
Buddy.
Busy
You have a buddy
works.
that's busy.
Yeah. And so that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna have this kitted and ready to go, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this one because the colors are just a little different, and sometimes it's nice to have something a little different. So
It's not the like pinks and blues.
Yeah.
And, you know.
They're
Yeah.
more earthy.
Yeah. So,
and so and when Erica saw this, she's like, oh yeah, that's right up my alley. I said,
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like
this
Erica.
will be you for you. So
There you go, Erica.
that's where I'm going next.
Awesome. Anna?
Well, I wasn't here last week, but I was here
She
the
was
week
vacationing.
before, and I was vacationing. But yesterday I started the project and I cut everything, and then it was 8:30 and I'm like, you know what? I'm on table talk tomorrow. I should go sew some of the blocks. So it's coming soon to the store. It's kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of pretty.
It is. Cute.
So-
Super cute.
Is it pumpkins?
Yeah, it's pumpkin. So I did pumpkin of each color,
Oh,
so
cute.
kind of to demonstrate. And then I'm like, well, I should do stars. And then I almost
Oh, so you got a lot done after 8:30
I
last
almost,
night.
rolled
Wow.
together. So it's kind of
Cute.
goes quick.
Super cute.
Yeah, and you can chain piece, you know, do out the corners on one, then flip, you know.
So then does it go alternating?
I'm kind of
In the
matching
pattern?
this, but
Oh yeah, so you're
yeah.
alternating pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin
And
and
block,
stars.
yeah.
So
Cute.
yep, and once you put your stars, it kind of creates that
Secondary
chain.
pattern, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
really like this piece here.
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
we
really
still
cute.
have that piece in
Yeah.
the store. We don't
Because we
necessarily
ordered
have
in,
the rest.
right? But
Oh.
we will have kits for this.
Yes, and brought the border.
Yeah,
this
that's
gonna be the border. So
Really cute.
So cute.
So,
So if
yeah.
you want one of these kits, we have limited numbers, so let us know.
I think we only end up doing 12. I want to say.
Yeah,
I'll
so
have to check,
limited
but-
numbers. So if you're going to want
Yeah.
one of these kits, it's going to be
And
so
again,
cute.
fall in the village. Things
Yes,
don't
it
stay
is.
around very long, so
So,
better sooner rather than later.
so I think that's
Yeah,
for
that's a
me
lot
for
to get
now.
done last night.
You did really well.
Like,
Get it cut.
My
in a
daughter
row?
was playing video games, and I sometimes we end up watching her, and it stresses me out because you know you can fall and die, and I don't know, watching her stresses me out. But at the same time, I couldn't remove myself.
Yeah.
You needed to know what happened.
So I kind of had to build myself to get her up and walk away.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's like me at night. After my husband goes to bed, I'm always like, okay, I got about an hour and a half, 2 hours before I'm going to go to bed. And I always pick like true crime type
Oh, yeah.
things to
yeah,
watch at
no.
night. And I'm
which
like,
is so weird. Yeah.
why do I watch these murder things at night when I'm just
Yeah.
trying to go, I'm going to be going to bed?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I have many sleepless nights because I start watching it with my husband, but he falls asleep. And
you're
some
still-
of them are very spooky, especially like the serial killers. There's
Yeah.
a series we watch, and I'm like, now I can go to sleep. It's like,
I don't have
really
that
get
problem.
into me.
oh yeah, I
don't watch
as
that.
soon as
I'm
I turn
out.
it off, I'm like, I always put on an audiobook
Yeah.
because I like something in noise, and I'll set it for 30 minutes and to go off in 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't even remember what last night's. I know the book started, a new one. I don't remember what was said, so I must have been asleep like in
Yeah.
5 minutes because I have no idea what
You were
happened.
tired.
I was tired last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
but- Okay.
Was that one of the choreographer?
Yeah, that was cool.
And this is actually a free pattern, so.
And is it on her website?
I think
think
so.
so.
I think it was on her website.
Yeah.
And it's called autumnal quilt. So maybe if you go
Autumnal?
Autumnal quilt.
I know
Okay.
that's a weird word.
It is
for
a weird
me.
word.
It
So
is a weird word.
Yeah. Weird world.
autumn
Weird word.
quilt was like,
Yeah.
what's the yeah. But yeah, it's a free pattern, but
Yeah.
we will
Cute.
have some kids. So
Cute. Fun.
Can we show them some of the new stuff we
Yeah,
got?
let's talk about some of the new stuff. So we just had in
I love this.
the Riley Blake has created a new they call
holiday-
seasonal basics. Is-
Yeah,
or what are they?
Seasonal basics.
Is that what they're called?
Mhm.
And they are so fabulous. So there
Oh,
are
I love the little
Halloween
bats.
ones, like you got your pumpkins. I love this one, this multicolored pumpkins.
It's really cute.
And they're tossed, so they're not directional.
Which is
And
fantastic.
oh my Hannah, look at the bats.
They're so
I love
cute.
the bats.
Mhm.
So this is a new series of just basic small print seasonals that are so cute and can work into any of your projects.
Yeah.
So these are some of the fall ones, but there's Christmas ones and there's Easter ones.
The Easter
Yeah,
is
Christopher
these
so
are
Thompson
cute.
the
did the
bunnies.
little bunny heads
So
in
cute.
different backgrounds, different colors, stars, just so cute. So that is a new collection of basics, and they will be shown on our What's New under Fabrics or July. If you go to our page of What's New, you can look at everything, but it's also sorted by what came in July, or just fabrics, or just patterns. So you can, because if
Right.
you go to and look at everything, well, you're going to look at every print of fabric, every piece that has
Yeah.
come in. So it's
Right.
kind of nice to be able to
Yeah,
sort them a
group
little
it.
bit to,
Right.
you know, what you're
Especially
looking
if you
for.
check regularly and like you
Yeah.
already know what's been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So really a
Really
fun
cute.
collection. And another one. This one is so fantastic. So this is Emma, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I have to think. Jane
It's
Austen.
Emma.
Which one is it? This is Emma.
I can tell you because you know at my house we are
Yes.
all about Jane Austen.
Jane Austen. Love Jane. Okay, so I have to make sure it's right side
Yeah.
up. The Jane Austen houses.
Oh,
I
the birds.
love these.
Mm-hmm.
The doves, the birds. Oh my
Just
goodness, that's
soft.
so soft and pretty. And then she did this originally with one of her collections, and this print is so fun.
That was in I think the Pemberley
Pemberley, yeah.
collection too.
And so it's been redone with the coloring and such for the Emma. But I just love them in all their lovely dresses and the men in their uniforms.
Oh, that's a pretty
This is a pretty one with the you've got your bird cages and the birds, and you can just see that in the gardens,
Mhm.
right?
It's really really cute line.
Yeah. So
That's
it's
pretty.
time for us to have a movie night upstairs
Yeah.
and sew with Emma. We could watch it and sew something using the project. But so this is Citrus and Mint, is the designer, and it's just so cute.
And she designed a quilt to go with
with it.
And we're gonna kit
Yep,
that quilt,
we've
right?
got that kit going.
The color is very similar to the hibiscus line.
Yeah, it kind of has some of that hibiscus coloring, yeah,
but,
but
like,
totally different feel.
yeah.
Coloring is similar, but oh, look at this pretty little floral.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I want to see that in the neutral.
And I like they put a little yellow in it.
Uh-huh.
So cute.
There's your main floral print.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And the
Ooh, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's just
That's
sweet.
sweet. Need that for my low volume
I think that's kind of
collection.
like she does these that kind of look like wallpaper.
Yeah, that does look like,
Like a
yeah,
little
like
wallpaper print,
wallpaper. But just such pretty designs. So love Emma. Anybody that loves Jane Austen is gonna love this. Also, just as a little teaser, you know, Riley Blake is releasing this coming up a fabric collection based on a Jane Austen novel. They're smaller collections than what they had originally done when they did the big quilt. So those will be coming out. They are though more traditional reproduction prints.
Oh,
from
like when they did the Jane Austen quilt.
right in its pieces in that quilt. They had that border, the diamond border, and there were so many fabric prints used in that diamond border that were not used in the collection
yeah.
because there was such a variety they couldn't have
Yeah.
that many fabrics. So they are going to be taking some of those small prints that Jane used, and they'll be in the new collections.
Oh.
And the kits for those quilts will come in a box that looks like a novel. One of Jane's, the box looks like a novel,
Cute.
and on the spine, has the name of the book. And so, really
That's
fun.
just like a decoration. You don't
Yeah.
have to do anything
Yeah.
with it. Because I
Yep.
bought the kit
So if you're-
that came
yeah.
in the book
Uh-huh.
looking thing, the original one.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of sitting in my.
Well, and it looks so nice, even if it's
It
not
does.
made.
It does. It just
Yeah.
looks so pretty.
Yeah. So, fun.
Can we show some these?
Oh, yeah. So
Before we
Kathy
show
took
them.
off and went to pick some stuff up for us. So she got off camera again, lucky girl. So these are these cute little stockings Kathy has cross-stitched. And then I've sewn them up. There are 24 designs in the book. And we have kits for this now. And it has all this variety of the linen, like the polka dot linen here. There's gingham linens. I can't see from my side.
This one?
Yeah, like the gingham. There's in a taupe color plus a gray. We've got
Oh, that's sparkly.
that sparkle linen. We've got pink linen that has just a little pink splash throughout it. It's called Splash.
Is it this one?
And then there's just the solid pink, and then there's this blue. So in your kit comes all of the variety of linens. When you're getting 25 cuts of linen,
And it comes with the book.
and it comes with the book, and it comes with all of the fabrics that we've used. So all of these cuts of fabric you've got, and Kathy's doing the cross stitch and I'm sewing them up, and they are sewing up so quickly. So
Are
really
they
fun to
Are
make.
they lined?
They're not lined.
Oh, that's nice.
And with them being, so at first I thought, I think these need to be lined, and I tried one, and they just didn't look. No, they don't need to be lined. They are lined.
The cups.
The cuff is, and goes down into the stocking a bit, but it's not like the whole toe and everything.
Right.
So
But as an advent calendar, I don't think you need
Yeah, you
that
don't.
much.
No.
Just put
just put
a
little
treat
treats
or
in.
whatever,
You're not
yeah.
putting the orange and all the
right.
all that stuff. So those are fun.
Those are cute.
And we have the books, or we have the whole kit.
So I think that whole kit can definitely decorate the whole tree.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Like in
Yeah, because you could do the whole
Yeah.
tree with them. It'd be fun. So
really cute.
Kathy's got, I don't know how many are on here, 15 or so, and
It's not
she
weird.
probably has more cross stitched waiting for me to put into stockings. And what I did is I took all my fabrics, and from every fabric I cut a stocking, a cuff, and the lining
Oh.
of every fabric. And so then I just took them and mixed them up.
Yeah.
So, but they're all cut, and then I went and paired the fabrics together. So when she brings me a cross stitch, I just pick one of them and sew them up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's worked good. We also have a new fabric collection for Halloween, because you know how we are in Halloween. And this is kind of that coloring of art gallery.
I was gonna say that's what it
Kind
looks
of
like.
retro look.
Yeah, it's retro, and it's
And who did it?
this is Figo.
Oh.
And I like that the ghosts are actually happy.
These are
ghosts.
happy ghosts. Yeah, these aren't creepy
Are
ghosts.
you like me, Anna? Do you like more happy
I
Halloween?
do
Oh
like
yeah,
happy.
Me
I-
too.
More
Yeah.
kind of harvesty Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween,
But it's
yeah.
got
Oh,
I
that's,
know, I
well,
love-
that's
multicolored
pretty.
I
bats.
love
really
the smell
pretty.
bats.
Yeah,
I
it's
kind of
got-
like the ghosts in this color.
It's got dots and bigger bats, and you've got your bats in black and cute little. What is that? Are those
They
bats?
kind of raindrops.
Oh, they're raindrops. Like, yeah, that's cool. And then you've got your ghosts.
See, I love
So
that color.
cute. I
that
love the
periwinkle
ghosts.
color. It's so
Yeah.
pretty.
What is this one?
So this one is like pumpkins.
Oh.
Cat pumpkin. They're cats. You're right. Oh, you know me and cats.
Hats and hats.
Yeah, I like cats. Cats are fine for Halloween. I'm just not a cat making person, but and it's got kind of a little floral piece that goes with it, and
That's really cute.
this is a great background. So just fun.
It
That's a
is
new fabric collection from Figo that we have in our Halloween section,
Really cute.
which
Our Halloween kit section is nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
we're
getting-
running out of space.
oh, we're beyond running out of space. We ran out of space.
Sandy and Kathy did go a little crazy ordering fabric. We have a really, really nice assortment of fabric.
BJ called me last night and she's like, Sandy, where is this collection? Quilt Fair. I'm like, upstairs in the loft in the back room. I'm like, I had no room. I had to move something. I wanted the new stuff out.
It got boosted.
It's upstairs. So anyway, someone was here needing a piece of that. And I'm like, you can go upstairs and get it. But yeah, we are beyond out of room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
are.
we, every day, it's
a
that fabric
challenge.
behind the cutting
You know,
table. I'm
it's-
like, okay, where am I going to put
The
that?
nice thing is, though,
But-
is that to me that just means there's a lot of really nice lines out
There
right
were,
now.
yeah.
Because it was
really
hard for you
nice.
to say no to some of them because
Yeah.
there's a ton of cute lines. So
It was hard to say no.
mhm.
We're making notes for next year.
It feels like you have more brands nowadays. Like you have more variety. of
I do.
different
I have
brands.
more variety. There's
Yeah.
like from the really funky Christmas to more
traditional.
traditional,
Right,
to, you know,
right,
and everything
Yeah.
in between.
There's something for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Especially in the Christmas, well, and in Halloween too. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
such a wide range of
Mhm.
different designs. But, oh, and we just got in. Oh, I've got to show this one. Oh, it's behind us here. I haven't put it away yet.
Oh, yes. I don't know if you want to show this one yet.
Oh, I know. It's so cute. Okay, so we are doing, and it's on our website, a block of the month, and it's only
Oh,
3
yeah.
months up there. And this is by Meigs and Me, and they're local
Mhm.
out of Utah.
She does cute stuff.
She does cute stuff. So we are doing her Toil and Trouble block of the month. But we also have, oh, will you run upstairs and get that quilt?
Oh, is it
The one that's on by Kathy's desk. It's Itsy Bitsy Spider.
That one's so cute.
Oh,
too.
it's so cute.
Both.
Well, we can show them both. Let's show them both. Okay, so we love Halloween. You know how we are. But this one, to me, is not just Halloween. This is, because who didn't
Go this
sing?
way.
Yes.
Does it?
That's your word.
The
Nope.
words go down.
Words
They go down.
That's right.
So this is called Itsy Bitsy Spider.
So cute.
So cute. And so embroidered are the names, you know, the words from the song Itsy Bitsy Spider climbed up the water spout. And it's simple embroidery.
Well, and you
But
know now
so
new
cute.
moms how they don't want the bright colors.
Yeah,
but that can
right.
totally
But
hang
it-
in a nursery.
Oh, absolutely. It's just
Well,
so
and
cute.
This is the same designer that I did the later gator.
Yes,
Yes.
later gator.
And the thing is like her quilts are not difficult to put together.
But they have such
It's
character.
just got
Yeah.
it's got a lot of embroidery,
Yeah.
so that's what takes you the most time is getting the embroidery. But it's not difficult embroidery by any means.
Yeah.
just takes a little bit to get
so
that
that's
put
the new quilt we
together.
have in the store. We just are, again, it's one of those, where are we putting that? So it's sitting right back behind us here because Shelly just finished receiving the fabrics yesterday. And then there's another one, and we have the patterns for this one. And this is a simple applique because these are fusible. So you've just got your rows and then your center of fusible applique with your trick-or-treaters.
So cute.
So cute.
Who made this one?
This one is Meigs and Me.
Oh.
This quilt's on loan from her,
Oh,
but
okay.
so cute.
I cannot tell what this one is.
Okay,
but
football
like-
This is a
The football,
football
yeah.
helmet, so
Yeah,
it's a
okay.
football player.
Okay.
Yep.
So cute.
So yeah,
cute, fun.
so she's just done. It's not needle turn. You
Nope.
could needle turn
You
if you
could.
wanted.
A blanket stitch.
But
Did she do
yeah.
a simple? She just did, a simple blanket stitch.
Mm-hmm.
If your machine doesn't do a blanket stitch, you can just do a narrow zigzag.
Yeah.
Just a little narrow zigzag is fun. She's done ribbon for the
trick or
the trick or treat bags,
But also, if you enjoy doing it by hand, you
but
can do it by
you
hand.
can do it by
too.
hand. Yeah, that's for sure. And if you like needle turn, there's nothing that says you can't do it. Needle
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah,
But for a Halloween quilt, these are just so fun.
really, really fun.
So that's a fun new Halloween line.
And you've kitted both of those.
Yes. This one we haven't kitted.
Are you going to kit that one?
We will. Yeah, we have. Well, we got to see what we have fabric-wise after we've done our.
Block of the month.
So we're kitting the Itsy Bitsy Spider. We're kitting the block of the month, and we only have limited number of people that we can take in the block of the month.
Right.
So anyway, and then
But
we'll
just a
decide
fun
whether we're going
line.
to kit this one. But yeah, I think we will because I don't think this one's used in the block of the month. So I think we'll have enough fabric to be able to do them all.
Do it. Mhm.
Yeah, really
Really
fun.
cute.
So.
Okay.
Anything else new that we needed to talk about? I don't think I didn't. I mean, we have lots new, but I think that's all we were going to talk about today. Right?
Yep.
We're talking about paper piecing.
Paper piecing.
So we got some requests.
And we're not talking about English paper piecing, but foundation paper piecing.
Yes.
Okay. Because this morning I grabbed one of my English paper piecing ones and I was like, no, wait, that's different.
Yeah, that-
We're talking
It's a
about
different thing
foundation
altogether.
paper piecing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can we just have a show of? I know Anna
I
gave
do
her
have
quilts to
some,
people
Yeah.
that she
Yes,
made.
I do.
Do you guys have any that you want to show?
I brought a project that I did this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I was upstairs doing this, like, call me when you're ready to film because I'm just finishing this up.
I gotta hurry and be done.
So,
Do you
this
want to talk
is,
about it first?
yeah. So this is what I did. Now, let me tell you some of the benefits of foundation paper piecing. The neck square on that is about 1/8 of an inch square. You would never be able, well, maybe you could. You'd be out of your
I
mind.
think you'd have to stitch it by hand.
Yeah,
Not
but
on the machine.
you can get these little tiny arms and legs. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do not know that I have a big foot.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
She was stung by a bee and
I
it's a
gotta
little
check
swollen
that out.
today.
I've got a big foot, but maybe she had bunion surgery or something. But that's my little. This one is VJ, the blonde hair.
There you go.
Oh.
So this one. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do this as a pincushion or, but this is a fun little. So I did this super teeny, but you could do. You could enlarge the
Yeah, you can
pattern and do
enlarge
it,
them and-
big, but
The one thing that's nice about it is it helps it so, I mean, you're very accurate.
yeah, very
It's
accurate.
very,
Yes.
very crisp, very,
That's what with paper piecing, if nothing else, you get accuracy.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
Except for
points
Sandy
will
doesn't know what
match
to do with that
and
big foot.
well, that doesn't mean it's not accurate. It's just that was the pattern.
Yeah, something's up with that foot. But anyway.
And well, and full disclosure, you did just make the pattern up too. So
yeah, so I
this is
saw
the first time it was sewn, so
a
you know.
block that looked like this somewhere, and I screenshot it, and I have no idea where I saw it. So I screenshotted one, and I'm like, well, I just went to my EQ design program, and I was like, okay, I want to make a little paper doll looking block.
Mhm.
And so I just graphed that out. It's, I can put it up on the website if anyone wants it, but I thought it'd be fun for even a quilt label.
You know what? You need to make just a little quilt and make one
All the-
that's each of us.
I know, wouldn't it be
Yeah.
fun?
And then just embroider our names, and then that's
And
what
then
you should
hang
do.
it in the store.
in your
That'd be
spare
so
time.
cute.
In your spare time.
It would be fun. It would be fun. But
Yeah.
So I guess the benefit sounds like is however big the piece is, you can use them.
it's completely accurate sewing. Let's show some of the papers that we have. Emerald, if you'll twist that
Oh,
around
I
her.
forgot to check that. But
Let
I
me-
brought what I like.
And
no,
we'll show
I
you.
think it's on the other.
It's right, yeah, it's over
Oh,
here.
is it here?
Yep.
Oh,
Those, some
I
of the
thought you
It's
were
So
looking for
Emma.
the
See, look at that
papers.
little tiny block. Okay, so It's So Emma has papers. So here's like flying geese to make you flying geese. This is to make a little 1-inch finished economy patch.
Oh.
Square and a square.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can make a scroll.
You can make the snail's trail. There's courthouse step, log cabin blocks with the and these have the papers. It's all on there, ready for you to just start your project. And they are accurate. Your squares, your points, everything lines up perfectly because you've done that.
So I don't know about this paper. I
This is one I think. Oh, this is one Riley Blake does. Yeah.
okay.
And it's.
Have you used
I've
that?
used it.
Okay.
My sisters and I, we used this when we did our hearts.
I
But this is nice.
I started on this one, so that's kind of my preferred go-to because it's like, it's almost kind of like a fabric
Oh yeah.
feel to it,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and it's see-through.
Uh-huh.
It's not 100% see-through, but it's see-through. You can kind of
Oh yeah.
see your stuff.
For
And
tracing or
so
whatever. Yeah. Can
I
you run it through a printer?
yeah yeah
Oh, cool.
yeah you can. So I actually sometimes do kind of a machine embroidery where I use the triple stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll print my design on this and you know, pin it to my thing and just stitch the words I like,
Okay. Yeah.
and then it tears away.
Okay.
So I've used it. I don't know, but it's like you really kind of have to try the different papers and figure out what you like.
And
But-
you can use type paper, shorten your stitch, but you don't want to use high quality printer paper.
yeah, no,
Because it's too thick.
No, you want
Right.
the
You want the
thinner.
cheap
Yeah,
Yeah.
And also this, it comes with basic directions, and I think, and it kind of shows you what you can make with that
With that
block.
particular block, yeah.
So it's kind of, if you want to try it, it gives you simple ones.
There's some great YouTube videos on
yes.
paper piecing.
And paper piecing, it's like you kind of have to, I think sometimes in a way it's starting paper piecing, it's almost better for beginners because
Yeah.
it's kind of almost a reverse method of quilting.
Right.
So, you know, then if you don't know how to quilt, it will be easier
yeah.
to
Yeah,
get
because
it
you're
in a
not,
way.
your brain's not trying
Trying
to.
to
Right.
reverse
Yeah,
stuff, so
yeah.
you just get it.
So tools would be your
Tools
sewing
will
machine,
be, yeah,
your
sewing
foundation
machine.
papers.
These
this, I
rulers
love
are
out of
very
quarter.
helpful,
Yep.
and they come in different sizes. I actually, oh no, that's the one.
This one's the out of quarter
Yeah.
plus, I think.
And, yeah, and it has a little, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it has a little edge, almost like the block lock. So it's
Yeah.
kind of dimensional, so it will lock on your seams when you put it on.
And then this edge is beveled. So when I'm doing a piece,
Oh, to help it to fold.
then you can fold.
On the smaller one, it's not, but
Oh, okay. This one has that beveled edge, and I use this when I'm
yeah.
done my stitching and I'm gonna fold
So
it back.
that is helpful.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of helpful.
So, years ago, I actually kind of taught this class, Kimberbells. They first came with this book and have all those little designs, and they come in 3 sizes. So I have, well, I didn't bring the smallest one. It comes with the smaller one.
That's
But-
like kind of like the heart you guys made.
Kind of like that one.
Yeah.
That we, yeah, a little bit different, but yeah, that's the heart. And that one was the heart we made. My sister's that day was Christopher Thompson's
Yeah.
tattooed quilter. He has some free.
And you can have
Paper
this
piecing.
stand and do each month. Oops. That-
Yeah.
It's not that wobbly. I put it the wrong way. But yeah, like I said, they came with this book originally, and it has all little designs. But then they added this one, and kind of has more fun. Like you can do
Yeah.
the school bus for school when it
camper.
starts. They did a little candy cane, which is very cute. But this one, this one comes with color. I don't think the first one was colored, but they're very simple. So if you like a beginner, I totally recommend these books. They have the basic instructions in the beginning, and then for each block. So yeah, see, this one came black, which it doesn't matter really, but
Yeah.
so, and I
Spool
done
of
the
thread.
spool, and they're very easy to replace. There's a slit, and you just get it and put your next one, and can do it for monthly or whatever. So, but
Yeah, and another good beginner is to go to Tattooed Quilter,
he
to
has
his
a good
website,
one.
and he's got the heart, he's got pumpkins.
Yeah.
So he has some good.
And a recommendation for paper piecing is either like set ironing station right next to you, because it goes quick and you want to press every time you do it.
I think
So,
that's key.
Yeah, this is another thing you can use, a little roller to press your seams, little cutting board so you can trim your squares without have to get up, because you have to trim after every stitch
seam.
line. After every seam. So yeah, these rulers are helpful. Small cutting board, either press with this or have a ironing station next to you, and watch video tutorials.
Yeah.
So
But they're
I
fun to
don't know.
do.
They're
There's
fun
so
to
many
do.
cute designs out there
Yes.
They're really cute.
that are foundation paper piecing.
And like
so.
the heart one, I actually have done it simpler. Like, you know, you
be
can do
just
it
one
one
strip.
strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it one color or two, or you can, once you get used to it, to making them. You
And it
can
takes me a
do-
minute for my brain to kind of go
Yeah.
to
It
the
does
right
because
way.
we
It's
because we
kind of
piece
reversed.
quilt and
It's a little
and
different.
so I always
yeah.
have to like.
And
okay,
then once I get the hang of it, I can go. So I brought my very first, and I haven't finished this quilt because I haven't done the needle turn
Part of
applique.
Oh, I have this one too.
So this is my very first block, my very first paper piece block that I did. And it's just, I think it's just fun. I'd never done it before, but so I brought this one back. And I have
That's right.
another one and I couldn't find it. I looked and I don't know.
And this is a book that's out of publication.
right. So,
Yeah,
but
it shows
you know,
the
like you said,
concept.
you
There's
can
lots
get
of pumpkin blocks on
right. Like
online.
you can go to Christopher Thompson's blog and
Yeah.
so I don't think we have to undo the whole quilt,
Yeah,
but it just has that row
Of
of
the
pumpkins.
So
That
they're
are
like almost like
foundation.
cabin.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just
so
cute.
those are all foundation paper pieced. But I ruined one block because it took me a minute to get back
in the
in the
swing of
hang
things,
of doing it.
Yep.
But they're just fun and they're just super accurate and it's not a hard thing to do.
No. So if you're doing like little 3-inch blocks, finished 3 inches, Holly's doing, I think it's 365 blocks or something that she's doing, and they're 3 inches pieced, and they're all foundation paper
Yeah.
pieced, and they're going to be so neat when they're done. The goal was to do one a day, but
Yeah, we all
Life
get
gets in-
distracted.
life gets in the way.
So I guess like when you finish it, it doesn't stress you to put all the pieces together because they're just accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
They match up.
That
well
sounds pretty
and-
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
And
that's-
there's something fun about ripping that paper
Yeah.
off of the back.
Yeah.
if you've used a shorter seam allowance and you've used
And
thin.
usually for the paper, what it helps, like fold it again, and then it rips better.
Right.
And sometimes, like when it's folded, you wanna like if you fold it this way and ripping it, it will be better than just pulling it apart.
Yeah, you want to
So
be careful on your, and so
and
that is
seam
kind of
ripper actually helps to get
to
under
lift
the,
underneath.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lift underneath. Because I've got little tiny bits that are
Yeah.
going to be in
So
there. So a
seam
seam
ripper
ripper will
and
pop those.
tweezers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
use my tweezers
So-
Yeah.
to get the little pesky.
So yeah, I want to make a bunch of these little people. Once I figure out my foot issue, then I'll make a
Once
bunch
you know
of
what
these little
happened. Yeah.
people. Yeah, and I did this one upstairs. So I got here. So this probably took me 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, again,
But you had to
sanding.
design it
Yeah.
first.
No, well, I had printed it. I designed it before. I
Oh,
just
you
printed
did?
it out
Okay.
and brought it. And then I just went over and grabbed some scraps out of our scrap bin
Oh,
and was like, okay.
this'll work.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
All right.
So it can be done. Learn it. It's fun. I always just like a challenge. Like I didn't have a project I wanted to do when I wanted to learn foundation paper piecing. I was like, I want to learn how to do
I
that.
forgot to show something because
And
I
so,
don't
yeah.
have it here. That's why I forgot. But so I saw this quilt like many years ago, and I have a friend who is obsessed with Converse.
Oh yeah.
So I
Oh,
decided
Converse.
her 40th was coming up. I decided I'll make it, but I started like couple days before her birthday
Oh, well,
party.
you know.
So I end up to redesign the whole thing.
Not quite as many shoes.
So not as
And
many shoes.
She got it 5 years later
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, but like I just
Cute.
and I
Yeah.
kind of
Cute.
actually like the
Uh-huh.
simplicity of it.
Yeah,
I
do
asked her
too.
husband what are her favorite colors, and he said yellow and teal. So I try to incorporate those. And
You know,
we were going to show
But-
something today. I'm sorry, but
Oh,
when
no,
you said
it's-
teal, it reminded me
but
of
do
something.
you, that book quilt that was so popular.
yes,
It's paper
that's
piece.
paper
Book nerd.
pieced.
Yeah, book
Yeah,
nerd.
book nerd.
That was
That's
and
simple.
that flew.
That's
Because it's big.
big
Yeah,
pieces.
this well, for me nothing's really hard. You know, if you
Well,
want to try it, you go for it, and it's
Yeah.
like
What's the worst
with
can happen?
trial and errors.
Yeah,
You know, you
yeah.
can get to
Throw
the
it away and
result.
do it again.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What were you going to
So-
show that was teal, Sandy?
Well, it just reminded me because of
Is it this?
Pat saying, "What's your
Yeah.
favorite colors?" So
Yeah.
come on back here.
Oh.
So our wonderful Pat
Yeah.
Yes.
has made an Afghan for every one of the employees
I know, and I have a thank you note for you, Pat, that I keep forgetting to bring
in
into
their
the
favorite. So this
store.
was Emerald's favorite color.
Thank you,
Pat
Pat.
messaged me and said, "What is Emerald's favorite color?" And I told her, and
I know.
this
she-
showed up the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a surprise.
Yeah,
It's a
and
good
Emerald's like,
surprise.
"What?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is from Pat."
Yeah. So nice. Thank
So,
you,
yeah.
Pat.
And it's Emerald's birthday today, so it,
It's Emerald's birthday.
it worked out well.
I did
Thank
not
you.
know that. Happy birthday!
We might have to make a
Oh,
run to
we
the
might-
bakery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bakery or the candy store. chocolate covered wagon.
Something, yeah.
She's like, I was thinking more you'd go to Tiffany's, but no.
no, sweets is
We
the
think
best.
about food.
Yes, same.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Don't
So-
cut that out.
I won't.
that it's her birthday.
It's a
Because you're
gift.
the one that has control.
Yeah, that's right. She has the control. She can always pop herself out if she
That's
doesn't.
right.
She's like, I don't look good that way.
I
could've
don't
just
like
put
that.
out."
Yeah.
The rest of us, it's just
She
like
always
that.
looks so cute.
She does. So, we are glad that you joined us for Table Talk today. We appreciate it. And if there's something you'd like us to show or something you want to know about, just send us a message or comment below. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, and subscribe to our channel.
Oh, subscribe
because
to our YouTube channel.
we just have tutorials from time
Yeah,
to time.
we have tutorials that we post every once in a while, and so go on to YouTube, find Pine Needles Utah, and subscribe. We'd appreciate it.